Your morning routine is important. I know there's so many morning routine videos like this is what I do every single day. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to do every single thing every single day. You don't have to be dogmatic about it. And there are days, yeah, when I still just pick up my phone and I just like start my day by watching a bunch of YouTube. And again, I don't feel so good on those days compared to the days when I don't pick up my phone right away. It's like you start the day entering a flow state instead of this anxious, distracted state. And it's just a bit easier to get into that flow state when you are being present, when you're choosing presence over pixels. Right? And it's funny because I always notice that when I stop doing the routine, like if I have a few days where I'm not meditating, for example, it's like you kind of get bored with meditation. You're like, oh, why am I doing this? Just because other people online are telling me to do it, right? And then you stop doing it. And then a few days later, like a week later, you're like, why am I so anxious? Why am I overthinking? Why am I so nervous? Why am I so in my head about everything? It's because you've been letting all the thoughts build up and you weren't practicing that daily habit of just letting it all go, letting it wash away, because 99% of our thoughts that we have every day don't even matter. So I just did my morning routine. Usually what I do is I'll try and do some meditation for 10 minutes, maybe guided, maybe unguided. Maybe I'll do some yoga, like just some stretching. I'll read a book, usually try and read like a nonfiction book, maybe a few pages or something, and do a little bit of exercise, maybe walking on the treadmill, maybe doing some weightlifting. It doesn't really matter. The point of the morning routine is that you're just setting the tone for the day. You're setting the tone, you're getting into this sort of flow state. You're getting into this state of, okay, I want to be calm, I want to be peaceful. I don't want to sit here and be anxious. I don't want to wake up and just go on my phone and just be overstimulated all day. You know, when we wake up, and I notice that whenever I wake up and I go on my phone, the first thing, and I just start scrolling, and then you go and use the bathroom and you sit on the toilet and you're just scrolling. Like you're already kind of frying your brain. Your attention's already kind of divided. Now you're looking at content on YouTube or on social media. Now you're thinking about all that stuff, and you're not thinking about what you need to do for the day, and you're not present in your own day and the tasks that you want to get done for the day. Now you're thinking about all this shit you just saw online, and you're distracted the whole day. Basically, that's what I notice. I notice I'm not as productive. I can't get as many things done. But now today, I didn't really go on my phone that much, aside from maybe following like a yoga routine like video or something, just to do some stretching. Because when you do like meditation, you do yoga, it's like mind, body, spirit, right? And then you're exercising, so mind, body, spirit, you're getting a little bit of everything. But I just feel so much calmer. I just feel so much more peaceful and clear-headed and clear-minded. Like I can just relax. I can just enjoy my day. And now I know, okay, I want to do a few things today. Today's Saturday, so there's not really a lot of work to do, but I want to record this video. Later, I'm gonna go and hit legs. I have a fantasy football draft that I have to do at my cousin's house in a few hours, so I'm gonna do that as well. But it's like, you just kind of come to this state of peacefulness and calmness, you know? And it's like, I know what I need to do, and I'm just gonna do it, and I'm not gonna overthink it, right? It's like this sense of being where your feet are, you know, just being grounded in the present moment, not allowing life to kind of toss you around and throw you around and get your attention divided by all these other things. And then you're just kind of feeling anxious and you're forgetting what you want to do, and you're not able to have a productive day. You're not able to have a meaningful, fulfilling, enjoyable day. It's like you're literally setting the tone, setting the intention. I want to have a beautiful day today. I want to get things done. I want to be productive. I want to be happy. I want to start building my dream reality. I want to take steps today to build closer to my dream reality, right? What is the version of yourself that you want to be? You know, for me, I want to be my best version. That means my healthiest, physically, mentally, spiritually, socially, sexually, financially, in all aspects of life. I want to be my healthiest version. So what can I do to get there? You know, what are my goals? I'm like learning languages. I've talked about before, I'm studying Spanish and Korean right now. And then eventually I want to do like Japanese, maybe Portuguese, maybe like French, Italian, Mandarin. I want to learn all sorts of languages. And then as I travel the world, I want to connect with people in different cultures and different countries and be able to meet them halfway and speak to people that maybe don't speak English and I wouldn't have been able to connect with them before, learn all these new ideas and come back here to the channel and share them with you. So that's a long-term vision I have for this channel. And so I think, okay, those are things I want to get done today. But by doing my morning routine, by starting the day with meditation, with just calmness, with peacefulness, with being grounded, with just going outside and getting some fresh air, some sunlight, now I have more clarity and I have more drive and I have more focus to be able to do that. I just noticed that my day just flows so much easier. It's like you start the day entering a flow state instead of this anxious, distracted state if you were on your phone the whole time, right? And it's funny because I always notice that when I stop doing the routine, like if I have a few days where I'm not meditating, for example, it's like you kind of get bored with meditation. You're like, oh, why am I doing this? Just because other people online are telling me to do it, right? And then you stop doing it. And then a few days later, like a week later, you're like, why am I so anxious? Why am I overthinking. Why am I so nervous? Why am I so in my head about everything? It's because you've been letting all the thoughts build up and you weren't practicing that daily habit of just letting it all go, letting it wash away, because 99% of our thoughts that we have every day don't even matter. That's why I made those previous few videos about a guided meditation and then what is meditation and going over just the essence of meditation. And yoga, same thing, like it's just stretching, right? It's like stretching but combined with meditation. It's like very aware, very grounded in your body. It's like stretching with intention, but it's like you notice your muscles start to get more tight when you stop doing stuff like that. You stop doing your mobility exercises, you have more soreness, you have more tightness, your body just doesn't feel as good, as limber, you know? And then you go in the gym or you try and exercise, try and go for a run, it's like you just don't feel as good, you know, mentally, right? You don't feel as good, you're not in that flow state, you're kind of just distracted all day, like I've been saying. And so it's one of those things where you don't realize how good all these habits are making you feel until you stop doing them. It's like when you're eating a bunch of healthy food and it's like, man, I just want to eat like some pizza or something, I don't want to eat all this like chicken breast or whatever. But then you eat the pizza or you eat the junk food and you're like, oh, I actually don't feel that good. Actually, all that chicken breast, all that salmon, all those eggs were actually making me feel really good. So that's all I wanted to talk about today. Like, your morning routine is important. I know there's so many morning routine videos like, this is what I do every single day. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to do every single thing every single day. You don't have to be dogmatic about it. You don't have to be like, oh, I have to do XYZ. I have to do, you know, meditation 10 minutes exactly, then yoga, then reading, then this, then that. It's like you can flow with it. You can just do slightly different things. Like sometimes I just take a few deep breaths. I don't even do like a full meditation. Sometimes I just do a few stretches that I like to do if there's like an area of my body that's really sore. You know, sometimes I'll read like one paragraph of a book. It's like it doesn't have to be in the exact same order. You don't have to be dogmatic about it. You can just go with the flow. What do you feel like doing? How do you feel like starting your day today? And there are days, yeah, when I still just pick up my phone and I just like start my day by watching a bunch of YouTube. And again, I don't feel so good on those days compared to the days when I don't pick up my phone right away. But when I do start my day with my phone and stuff, I don't beat myself up, right? I don't get angry. I don't get dogmatic about it. I don't say, oh, I failed. I did something bad. You know, we're not labeling these things as good or bad. We're not judging ourselves. We're just letting it be what it is and going with the flow of life. And it's just a bit easier to get into that flow state when you are being present, when you're choosing presence over pixels, right? So just a short video today. Let me know in the comments, what is your morning routine? What do you like to do? How do you like to start the day? Do you feel like whatever your morning routine is, do you feel like it gets you prepared for the day? Do you feel like it gets you into that flow state and ready to build your dream reality and build your dream life? Because ultimately that's the goal of the morning routine. We're not just doing this stuff just to do it. We should ultimately be doing this stuff because it feels good, right? Because it makes us feel good and it helps us have a better, more enjoyable day. So thank you all for watching, and I hope to see all of you soon in the next video. Have a great day.